As mandated by Article 101, Clause 1 of the Constitution, President Museveni delivered the State of the Nation address, marking the opening of the second session of the 11th Parliament. The President used the occasion to shed more light on the controversial agreement Uganda entered with an Italian investor Enrico Capinetti of Uganda Vinci Coffee Company. The head of state told Parliament that there has been a deliberate theft of Uganda's valuable resources, including coffee, through exporting them as raw materials without adding value. In turn, he said the country has been losing a lot of foreign exchange and benefiting exporters and the Western world.
The farmers are now cheated because the biggest beneficiaries from our coffee are the external roaster, grinders, and packers of coffee. The story about blending ETC is nonsense. That blending ETC can be done here.
The value for the world coffee business is $460 billion, but the coffee growing countries worldwide earn only $25 billion. Of these African countries, only share $2.5 billion. To Museveni, this is economic slavery.
Wonderful Africa, republics with presidents, with honorable ministers, honorable members of parliament, right honorable speakers, and right honorable I don't know what. Our share, $2.4 billion.
It is for this reason that the president persuaded the Italian investor Enrico Capinetti of Uganda Vinci Coffee Company, who had no knowledge about the sector, to add value on Uganda's coffee.
When I met Madam Pinetti, the one you have been attacking, she had no idea about coffee. It is not her. She had no idea about coffee. I, however, could see that she had a wide network of contacts. I asked her to look into coffee. After some time, she came back with a positive report that it was doable. I am the one who told her. She didn't. For her, she was in hospitals.
Parliament last month recommended the termination of the coffee agreement with Uganda Vinci Coffee Company after concluding that the deal violated Uganda's laws and further gave the company monopoly over the country's coffee. The House further concluded that the company lacked the financial capacity to be an investor in the sector, despite giving it 25 acres of land in Namamve to set up a coffee processing plant.
So I am ready to sit down with all these coffee people. If you want to add value, I will support you. But if you want to be a slave, I will not support you.
You even had in his speech that he said the best way to solve a conflict is to bring people together. And we sit together and amicably we get a solution to it. So for me, I am so grateful that he has accepted that he's going to sit with all these people so that they find a solution to this.
On the skyrocketing commodity prices, the president re-echoed his position against tax exemptions and incentives, especially on imported goods.
Society continues to grapple with numerous challenges, notably the increased cost of living and its attendant difficulties. I challenge all of us to work together and overcome these challenges as to improve the lives of our people.
Cutting taxes or subsidies, especially on imports, is suicidal because our people may buy carelessly and we end up draining our foreign exchange reserves.
Restoring hope amongst the population that some of these things, the economic crisis we are facing, are just temporary. They will get away with time, but also the engagements he talked about with his counterparts.
Despite the adverse effects of COVID-19 and now the tough economic times, the president announced that Uganda is now at the lower middle income status, with Uganda's GDP per capita standing at $1,046.
The entrance point for the lower middle income status is $1,036. We have now passed that figure. Congratulations.
Habad Ziwa, NTV.